What's up everyone, my name is Alex Marikow. I'm an advanced director here at EllieMD, and in this video I want to give you a full overview of the wellness products available through EllieMD and what each one is commonly used to support. EllieMD offers protocols across weight management, longevity, recovery, cognition, sexual health, and skincare. The goal here is to help you understand what's available through EllieMD, what's available through the platform, and how these options may support different goals. As a quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. It is not medical advice. Always consult with your primary care provider, and if you are already an EllieMD patient, your EllieMD patient portal provider after starting, stopping, or changing any protocol. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create your account. I'm going to go ahead and sign in right here. And as you can see, you may be met with a welcome depending on any promos or any campaigns that we're running. If you're not interested in that, you'll just exit out of that. First things first, you're going to want to go to products. Now, when you hover over from a PC, you're going to see a ton of different selections at the time that I'm making this video. So we're going to cover weight loss. So we're going to select the weight loss header. When you hover over products, you're going to see a bunch of them. Go ahead and just click on the weight loss header. That way, when you come to the main weight loss page, you can personalize your formula the way that you want. Then you have the option of selecting injection or oral drops. Always select injection. And there's a few reasons for this, all right? Bioavailability when you select oral drops is down in the 1 to 2%. And there's a lot of enzymes in that gut that are going to break down those oral drops, those oral GLPs. We always recommend the injection. That way bioavailability is north of 90% because you're bypassing all those enzymes that are in the gut that will break down GLPs. So we're going to select injection here, go to the next step. Now, EllieMD offers semaglutide or semaglutide as it's commonly pronounced, and tirzepatide as personalized GLP-1 protocols. Semaglutide is our GLP-1 and our tirzepatide is our dual GLP-1 plus GIP option. Both are used to support appetite control, blood sugar balance, and metabolic health, with tirzepatide positioned as the stronger dual agonist option. Scientifically, these medications work by mimicking hormones involved in satiety or that feeling of fullness, insulin response, and digestion. That helps reduce the hunger signals, improve glucose stability, and support fat loss over time. In real life, that means people often feel fuller faster, snack less, have fewer cravings, and finally stop feeling like they're fighting their appetite all day long. I was always going after that 10 p.m. bowl of ice cream. That was my extra 500 calories for the day. One thing I really like about EllieMD's full GLP-1 protocol is that it allows clients to personalize with additive support at no extra cost. The 3 additive options shown are B12, L-carnitine, and glycine. So we'll go ahead and select our most popular GLP-1 GIP. All right, and as you can see, if you just select the drop down, you can see the benefits and the top frequent asked questions. Feel free to click through here on your own. I'm not going to go through each one right now, but what we are going to do is going to select the GLP-1 and GIP. That's our tirzepatide and our most popular, and select go to step 3. Now here is where you can select those additives. So just a little deeper dive into what we offer here. If you look at our B12, that new formulation icon right there, it just means that our B12 is now methylated. Chat GPT it if you want more information on that. Our B12 supports energy, metabolism, red blood cell production, nervous system health, cognitive function, mood balance, and even hair, skin, and nails. In plain English, B12 is the additive people usually think of when they want help with energy, focus, and just feeling less run down while they're fasting on a GLP. L-carnitine supports fat metabolism, exercise recovery, and energy production. Put simply, that's the one that lines up really well for someone who wants more support around using fat for fuel, stamina, and bounce back from workouts. Glycine is tied to metabolic balance, nerve regeneration, sleep quality, muscle and cellular repair, and cognitive function. Glycine is more of a help my body handle this well kind of option. It speaks to people who want support with recovery, better sleep, feeling more balanced while adjusting to the weight loss protocol. So I'm big into health and fitness, so I'm going to select glycine to preserve that muscle, or to help preserve that muscle, I should say. Go on to step 4, and here's where you're met with the price. Now, when we first came on, the price for this was north of $400. So I think just with the availability of peptides in general and more pharmacies and more telehealth platforms that are offering it, we like to remain competitive. Right here, you review everything that you selected. Make sure if you selected tirzepatide, you see that GIP right here as well. Otherwise, if you just see the GLP-1, it means you're on semaglutide or semaglutide. Let's take a moment to touch on our microdosing option, which is the gentlest way to use GLP-1 support. Instead of following a full escalating dosing protocol or titration schedule, it stays at a very small, consistent dose designed to lightly support your metabolism and appetite. I do want to mention that everyone who starts on our full tier 1 protocol starts at the microdose for the first month. This is more so to slowly introduce a new medication to the body. Too often were people increasing their dose way too quickly due to a lack of guidance. This is why having access to the patient portal is such a game changer in the telehealth space, because not only do you have 24/7 access to a provider, but clients have a planned schedule before their medication even arrives at their doorstep. This is a great pitch to anyone who's getting powdered or research grade peptides. They have no idea where they're actually coming from, and they have no scheduled protocol. The microdose is usually best for people who only want to lose a smaller amount of weight, maybe 20 pounds or less, or for someone who wants a slow, steady approach without pushing their body more aggressively with the higher tier. It's also great for people who've hit their goal weight and want to start decreasing their GLP intake without abruptly stopping the medication. The full protocol is different because it follows a structured dosing schedule that gradually increases over time. That approach is typically used for people with larger weight loss goals or who want stronger appetite suppression with increased fat loss. Microdosing is more like turning the volume down on hunger a bit more slowly, while the full protocol is like turning it way down gradually so the weight can be lost a bit more faster. And that is what's great about our microdosing option. Now, if weight loss is not exactly what you're here for, then go ahead and scroll back up to that product tab, scroll over to longevity and click on that longevity header unless you know exactly what you're looking for. I do want to mention that if there's ever one that you don't see listed on the website and you're looking for it and you can't find it, make sure you are logged in. All right, there's certain ones that you have to be logged in. This is where you'll be able to see a variety of other peptides that we offer. Now, moving into this longevity, EllieMD offers NAD, B12, glutathione, samorelin, tesamorelin, ipamorelin, GHKCU, methylene blue, thymosin alpha-1, synapsin nasal spray. Across the lineup, there's so many different peptides, coenzymes, not just weight loss shots. All right, we will start with NAD. All right. NAD plays a central role in cellular metabolism, ATP production, DNA repair, cognitive function, healthy aging. Put simply, NAD is the one people gravitate towards for energy, clarity, and that my batteries feel low type of complaint. Aside from how I feel with NAD, I love the fact that they add the plus sign to denote its oxidized state, meaning it's lost electrons and carries a positive charge for all my chem nerds out there. NAD is amazing. It's only $175 per month or $350 if you pay in full. Next one we're going to highlight is GHKCU. This is described as the copper peptide that may support collagen and elastin production, skin firmness, elasticity, wound healing, tissue repair, hair follicle health, and inflammation balance. This is one of the beauty meets repair conversations. It's about healthier looking skin, better support for healing, and hair support. Just think hair, skin, and nails. Hair, skin, and nails from the inside out. GHKCU is one of our more popular peptides, especially amongst the ladies. Look at it as skincare from the cellular level out. Now, the first week is like, you may not notice something. The second week, you might get kind of flaky. That is your cells repairing from the inside out. After that, come week 3, watch how much people are going to start complimenting your skin. So once you hop on the GHK, give it some time. Don't just hop out if you get the uglies or whatnot. Give it about 2-3 weeks, then make your decision. GHKCU is amazing. Next is BPC 157 and TB 500, aka the Wolverine stack. Now, if you don't know who Wolverine is, he's a character from X-Men that has accelerated healing as his superpower. These peptides used in tandem are great for recovery and repair, tissue healing, inflammation support, joint and tendon recovery, gut integrity, and post-training or post-surgery recovery. This is the recovery combo. It's for the client who feels beat up, inflamed, slower to recover, or limited by nagging injuries. BPC literally stands for Body Protection Compound. Now, I chose to speak about the BPC and the TB right after the GHK because if you ever hear the phrase glow stack, it's referencing stacking GHKCU copper peptide, BPC 157, and TB 500. The term glow is allegedly used because your skin starts glowing from the inside out. It's amazing. This is my favorite by far, favorite combo to stack on top. Moving on to glutathione. Okay, glutathione is described as a powerful antioxidant that supports detoxification, oxidative stress balance, immune function, skin clarity, and vitality. This is the inside out support, all right? People usually connect with it as a cellular protection, a detox support, and a glow support. Personally, glutathione is another one of my top picks. I feel really clean from the inside out. I don't know how to explain that. This is my personal opinion of glutathione. I feel like it does exactly what it's intended to do, and I just feel like it detoxes my entire body from the liver all the way out to the entirety of my body. Let's get into B12 as a standalone injectable. It's also part of EllieMD's longevity support. This supports energy, brain health, mood support, cardiovascular support, and healthy cell regeneration. In real life, B12 is one of the easiest products for people to understand because it fits the conversation around energy, focus, and feeling more vibrant. Moving into more longevity and metabolic optimization, EllieMD now offers MOTS-C as well. MOTS-C is a mitochondrial peptide that has been studied for its role in metabolic regulation, insulin sensitivity, and cellular energy utilization. Research around MOTS-C focuses on how it may help the body use glucose more efficiently and improve metabolic flexibility. MOTS-C helps your body get better at using that fuel. Instead of your metabolism struggling between burning sugar or burning stored fat, it basically helps the system run more efficiently altogether. It's often discussed alongside metabolic and longevity-focused protocols. For example, some people explore MOTS-C alongside tirzepatide when their goals involve weight loss. The GLP-1 helps regulate the appetite and food intake, while MOTS-C supports how efficiently the body uses energy. If you've taken a GLP or tirzepatide before, you know how much you really want and need that energy. It's also commonly discussed alongside NAD+, since both are connected to mitochondrial function and cellular energy production. When people talk about stacking those together, the conversation usually revolves around energy levels, endurance, and overall metabolic efficiency. MOTS-C is amazing, one of my top 3 picks easily. We also have tesamorelin and ipamorelin, which are described as supporting growth hormone signaling, body composition, visceral fat reduction, muscle preservation, recovery, metabolic health, sleep support, energy, and vitality. Whew! This is a body composition and recovery peptide. It's for someone who wants help with stubborn belly fat, muscle retention, recovery, and feeling more resilient overall. If you're a gym goer, tesamorelin and ipamorelin are one of those more popular ones amongst us. I am somebody who stands firm on tesamorelin and ipamorelin and the benefits that it provides. I love the fact that it reduces visceral fat. When I was taking glutathione and the Tesa-IPA, I felt so clean. I felt so amazing. I just felt my body detoxing and getting rid of all the bad fat that was surrounding my organs. Moving on to thymosin alpha-1 or TA1 for short. This is included as immune and resilient support, great for immune balance, inflammatory balance, cellular longevity, physical recovery, and the body's ability to adapt to stressors. This is about helping support the immune system and general resilience, especially for the person focused on overall wellness and the recovery capacity. Whenever I travel, whenever I go to my kids' school, or whenever I'm just surrounded by a bunch of people, whether it's Disneyland or any kind of traveling activity, I always have TA1 on hand. Frequency, you can take it up to twice a day for I think 5 days at a time. Whenever I'm around a lot of people, or even just in general, this is one of those ones that I kind of cycle in and out of, but I like to take and keep my immune system strong. Methylene blue supports cognitive function, oxidative stress balance, mitochondrial health, memory, and daily vitality. Translated out of this science language, this is another strong brain and energy one. It's about clearer thinking, cleaner energy, and supporting the mitochondria without framing it like a stimulant, all right? You might piss blue with this one. However, that's how you know that it's working. It's how you know your body is actually filtering out what it doesn't need. It's actually kind of cool. But these are one of the ones that you actually feel, that you kind of notice, and you just feel and think more clearly throughout the day. Methylene blue is one of those ones that have slowly climbed up atop my list. I love it. Methylene blue is amazing. We also have sermorelin. Now this one stimulates the body's natural growth hormone production and is associated with muscle growth, fat metabolism, energy, better sleep, anti-aging support, you name it. Sermorelin is for people who want recovery, better rest, body composition support, and healthy aging without replacing growth hormone directly. All right, let's move away from injections and talk about synapsin nasal spray. This is specifically listed as a nasal spray and is described as supporting focus, learning, memory, mental clarity, neuronal health, brain energy and neurological recovery. With a formula combining NAD and methylated B12, this is a cognitive support option. It's for someone who says they feel foggy, burnt out, or mentally flat and just want support and sharper thinking. Now let's talk about sexual health. If you go atop the webpage, go ahead and select sexual health. I'm going to do it right here on my screen right now. You should see PT141, the Thrill Pill, and the Elate Spray. PT141 acts directly on brain pathways involved around arousal. It supports sexual desire, improves sexual satisfaction, and can be used by both men and women. PT141 is not just about blood flow like some of those other pills. It's the libido and arousal conversation that we should be talking about. It speaks to people who want to help with desire, responsiveness, and overall sexual confidence. The Thrill Pill is described as a triple action formula combining PT141, oxytocin, and tadalafil in one sublingual, with the materials highlighting desire, connection, mood, blood flow, and physical readiness. The Thrill Pill is the more layered sexual wellness option. It's positioned not only around libido, but also intimacy, connection, and performance. When we take a look at the Elate Spray, it's designed to support desire, blood flow, and emotional bonding. This advanced nasal spray blends tadalafil, oxytocin, and PT141 for a more complete intimacy experience. That is your Elate nasal spray. Basically, the Thrill Pill and the Elate Spray are very similar. One is a pill. Obviously, it's an ingestible. You eat it, you swallow it. The other one is clearly a nasal spray. So one's a little more fast acting, the time it's going to take to digest it and absorb the effects of the Thrill Pill. Obviously, there's going to be some time in between there. The Elate Spray is a little more fast acting, so choose at your discretion. Let's get into the skincare side of EllieMD. This includes Elevate Skin Plus Topical Rejuvenating Serum. It is an all-in-one skin health solution with ingredients including tretinoin and other rejuvenation-focused actives. Tretinoin and exosomes are now the gold standard that accelerates cellular turnover. It improves texture, fades dark spots, and visibly reduces fine lines. If you combine this topical serum with the GHKCU, you can take my money if it does not work for you, okay? The before and afters we have that people took in tandem with the Elevate serum, along with the GHKCU, are some of the most insane before and afters that you will see in the EllieMD space. You have the weight loss before and afters, always incredible. Then you have the skincare before and afters. These are just as incredible. Lastly, EllieMD offers a GLP-1 Support Plus. This is the nutrition support shake designed to pair with the SEMA or the tirzepatide. It's an all-in-one protein and fiber blend with plant-based protein, collagen, fiber, probiotics, postbiotics, digestive enzymes, and micronutrient support. It is there to help support lean muscle, digestion, gut health, fullness, and a nutrient balance while appetite is a little lower on GLP-1. This is for the client who says, I'm eating less, but I still need protein, I still need fiber, I need something easy on my stomach. It helps fill all the nutrition gaps that can happen when somebody's appetite drops. So when you look at the full EllieMD picture, this is really more than just GLP-1 and weight loss. There are personalized weight management options, additive support, nutrition support, cognitive support, recovery tools, longevity options, sexual health protocols, skincare options, all inside the same ecosystem. It's your all-in-one, one-stop shop for all things related to health, wellness, and longevity. The biggest takeaway is that these products serve different goals. Some people come wanting for appetite control and fat loss. Others are looking for energy and recovery, brain support, libido support, hormone balance, skin health, or a more complete wellness place